Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am excited. I'm going to be working on my travel journal for my upcoming trip to Italy. So this fabric here I purchased from Juanette, and I think she got this in Italy. She can leave a comment down below and let me know if I remember that correctly. But regardless, I just thought this would be beautiful. It kind of reminds me of maybe how it would look in Italy. I don't know. I just thought when I bought this is what I was going to use it for. And it is only 11 inches wide. So I think I'm going to turn this into a tall, skinny journal. And that's the plan. And I am going to use this paper, and then I'm going to use this for the inside cover. I thought that might be kind of fun. And then some of the papers that I've picked out. So I've been hoarding some papers from Tim Holtz, and also I forget the other collection, but I thought I love this postcard page, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to use some of my dad's old papers. I have a little envelope, and then I have this page. I like that, you know, it's a nod to France, I'm sure, but it still, I think, would be great because it's a map page, and then we have the page on the back. So this is directional, so I'm going to make sure that goes that way. And then I have this map of Italy, so I'm going to cut this down so it has Italy across the bottom, and then it has all the places that we're going in Italy. So I'm going to cut this down so that this portion here will be in my journal. And then I just have some coffee dyed paper and some ledger paper, and then one other piece of kind of travel paper with the postcard over here. And so that is my plan. So first off, I want to, I think I'm gonna glue my fabric. Let's see, maybe I'll cut my fabric down first. And let's see. So if I fold this in half, I'll get, that's 5.5, right? Or yeah, just under 5.5. So I think I might trim this down. I think I like my tall skinnies to be more like 5 inches. So I think I'm going to cut a little bit down on this side. There we go. So now we have, yeah, about 10. I'm super excited about the trip. My plan is to bring the journal with me. So I think that's what I'll do. And then I think I want to have it be 10 inches tall. So, yep, I think we'll cut that here. And I could even use that, make a pocket or something out of that, which is nice. Okay, so that's good. That didn't rip very straight, did it? Or did it? Yeah. So let's trim that a little bit. Yep, so I've started packing for the trip. wanting to pack a very light for the trip. So I plan on kind of having outfits that mix and match. That's kind of the plan. Well, that's still 10.5. Somehow I didn't cut that very well, did I? Let's try that again. Nice. And then we'll trim this up. Okay, I got this down to 10 inches. And it's 5 inches. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that's a good size. And then I thought I would try to find something really fun to put up here because I don't want to cover this up. All right, so I am going to glue this down onto this paper, and I just use my Fabri-Tac glue. So I'm going to glue it down, and then we'll be back. The one tip I always want to remind you of is after I put my Fabri-Tac glue down, I then like to spread it out with this little finger saver from the Dollar Tree. I have the cover on, I've trimmed it down, and now I want to put the inside piece on, which is this piece here. And I want to mark it and trim it here. Use this side to trim it. And then I will just do the same process. I will glue this onto the inside cover. All right, I have the inside cover on. And then, oh, this is so cool. I love it. I like that it's a skosh wider than I normally. I think I would have probably done it maybe a 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch shorter, but I feel like this size, there might be more memorabilia that I'm able to store in here with it being just a little bit wider, and it still has a really nice feel to it. So I'm pleased with that. I'm gonna let the glue dry, and I'm gonna go sew around the edges. And while that is drying, I'm gonna get my pages trimmed down. So actually I will need this. This is, so that's like 10 1/4 by 10. So I'm going to trim this down. I have to decide what I want in which side of this. And I think I want this side. So cut this down to, so it's 10 1/4. So I'm going to make this 10 inches. I think that'll work. And I'm just looking down here. You all probably can't see it. So I'm going to do 10 inches. And then I'm going to do, I think, 9 3/4. But I want the top part. So 9 3/4. So let's see. Let's see if I like that. I could probably go even to 9.5. So let's do that. Yep, 9.5. I think that's good. And I might even need to go to, yeah, I think I'm gonna go 9 3/4 on the length as well. I'm gonna leave this one the length that it is, since this is my first signature page. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And then this one, yeah, I should be able to just fold it this way. And then I could make that into a pocket, but I just don't think that's really big enough. So again, we want 9.5 for that. Perfect. Okay. And then next up is gonna be this one. So what part of this? I think I want this label for sure. So what did I say I was gonna do? 9 3/4. And then 9.5. Yeah, I think that'll be perfect. Yeah, perfection. Oh, that is, oh my gosh. It's so cute. Now this page here, I can just fold it. And I could make these into pockets. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then we have this map here. So for, oh, and we have the envelope. Now this envelope is not too tall, right? No, perfect. Okay, so we have the envelope. Now I want this Italy portion. And so I need this to be 9. 9 3/4. So let's go. But I want this stuff on here. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to trim this off. Perfect. And then I'm wanting this portion here. Make sure Milan is on here. Parma, Genova. Okay, Milan. Okay, so Milan is up here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that just a smidge over here. And then oh, perfect. Okay. Excellent. And then this needs to be 9.5. Right about there. Excellent. then we'll fold this. I think I'm gonna fold this like this actually. Oh, squeaky paper. And I think I'm gonna make this my center signature. Yeah. Let's see. And I am gonna trim it down just here. Perfect. Okay. So that'll be the center signature. Okay. And then we have this page here. So I want this to be right about here. And then I really like this because there'll be tons of writing space on here. And then we have ledger paper. So this, all right. So I think for this, I'm gonna want to have a fold out here. So if I'm doing 9 3/4, and then I want to add a fold out of about maybe 4 inches, 3.5, maybe 3.5. So then I'm going to trim that there. And then height-wise, what are we at? Okay. 9.5. Trim this last little bit. Okay. I think I have 6 pages, I think. Let's see. Oh, I trimmed off my pencil mark. So I was gonna fold this in right about here, like that. So this can be a fold out. So if there's some bigger things that maybe I need to include in the journal, so then this should be 9. Yeah. Fold that to right about there. Perfect. And then I'm just going to trim this off. Straighten this edge up. Okay. Perfection. Alright, so let's take a look at these pages. I changed the order around just a little bit. So that's still number 1. I like that there. So I had swapped out, yeah, I think I want this here. And I think I'll put the pocket here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll put the pocket there. And then this ledger paper. So let's see how that looks. The papers that I chose, I tried to pull in some colors from the cover. So the blues and the greens and the kind of pink and red and the cream colored. So we have this page here, this one, this one, that, I might want this here, yeah, that, and the ledger paper, and the map page. Yeah, that looks good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's plenty of pages. It's way more than I needed, but those are the ones I wanted to include. So now I'll come back in and add a few pockets, and then it will be, and maybe a few tabs, and then it'll be ready to go. All right, so I'm going to stop part 1 here, and when I come back from part 2, what I'll do off camera is sew around the cover, the edges of the cover. I'll sew the signature in, and then we'll maybe put a couple pockets in there and maybe see what I can find to put on the cover. All right, guys, I'm getting really excited about this journal and our trip. So yeah, can't wait. All right, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.